Kyoho grape, and it's in this tiny little box here. And we'll open it like this, and there are 3 of them inside. The grape smell is actually pretty subtle. It smells more of like a sweet white chocolate. It's this beautiful kind of pale lavender color. I actually like that. It's a very light grape flavor. It doesn't taste artificial, just a really subtle kind of grape flavor. Next, we have this one, and this is hojicha, and hojicha is a roasted tea. Here's the bag right here, hojicha, as it says, roasted tea. There it is. Kind of a ecru color to it, a bit like sesame seeds. Really captures the flavor of hojicha. It has this really nice brown color to it and a deeply, almost smoky, roasted, toasted, nutty flavor. And it's delicious. They really captured it in this KitKat, although hojicha is not sweet at all. This is sweet because it's a KitKat, so you've got a bit of that kind of white chocolate flavor in there. Next, we have the KitKat in the paper bag, and this is strong matcha. Matcha, of course, is green tea powder. And look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? So nice and dark. So definitely darker than the original matcha KitKat, which you can find at any convenience store here. It's so good. I love matcha. Now, not everyone's gonna like matcha because matcha has a strong bitter flavor to it. It's ground up green tea leaves, so it is bitter, but there's sugar in here, and of course there's cocoa butter, and that equals white chocolate, and that combination with the bitter matcha is just so good. It cuts the sweetness, but you can still taste the matcha, especially at the end. So there's the wafer inside, and once again, the balance of the sweet chocolate with the cookie crisp wafer is perfect. So these are fun. Look, the wrapping of these bars are a little bit different. They come in pink, yellow, and blue with little different messages. Yummy, sweet, happy, LOL. So this one's like an off-white color, and it's got little flecks in it. A little flecks of brown. It smells very strongly of vanilla. That's good. That's really rich. It does taste like ice cream. I'm so impressed. It actually tastes like whipped cream. It has that kind of fatty, buttery flavor to it. Nuts! And this is apple pie flavor. Apple pie. Whoa! I can smell the apple pie flavor through the plastic. It smells like apple. That's impressive. It smells like a tart apple. Wow. Kind of a lavender color. It breaks very cleanly, and there's a distinct smell of apple. But it's like apple pie. It is like apple pie, like an apple turnover. It smells a little bit buttery, like pastry buttery. Amazing. How did they do that? I'm really surprised by that, because initially you get sweetness, you get some apple flavor, and then as you go on, you get the crunch of the wafer, and then it really tastes like buttery crust or pie crust or something, or pastry. And this is a dark, dark chocolate. Beautiful. Oh, yes, look at that. So I think this is gonna be similar to the dark matcha. I think it's gonna have a nice bitterness to it. The snap is a little bit different. It's not as soft, it's a little bit crisper. And it still smells of chocolate, but it's not so kind of sweet and vanilla. Definitely smells more of cocoa. Yeah. I think I actually prefer this to the original. I know it's like sacrilegious to say, but I think I do. This one doesn't taste as sweet. The flavor of the chocolate is more pronounced. The snap is a little bit crisper. I think I actually like the texture of the original one better. It's a little bit more creamy and less snappy, but that's just the nature of dark chocolate versus milk chocolate. I just really like the increased intensity of the chocolate flavor of this one. Excellent. If you like dark chocolate, you'll like this one for sure. All right, strawberry ichigo KitKat. Here is the bar. Whoa, that smells really strongly of strawberry. Wow, intensely so. It smells also a little bit sour too. Yeah, definitely getting a yogurt vibe here. There's a tanginess, which I found very surprising. I thought, oh, this is going to taste like strawberry poke. And it doesn't. It's more acidic. So a little bit more sophisticated than just plain old strawberry poke. Next, I have a classic chocolate combination, and it's chocolate orange, which I smell mostly kind of like a milk chocolate smell. This looks a little bit darker than just regular milk chocolate. Oh yeah, definitely orange. So I'm not a huge fan of regular chocolate and fruit combinations together, particularly orange. I feel like the orange almost overpowers the flavor of the chocolate. Not my particular flavor, but taste is subjective. If you like that combination of chocolate and orange, then you will adore this. And this is sakura and kinako. So sakura, of course, are the beautiful cherry blossoms that bloom in the spring, and kinako is toasted soy flour. So this one has kind of a beige color to it, and it smells like a cake cone. You know those ice cream cones that are light and fluffy rather than being hard and crisp? And that's what it tastes a lot like too. It tastes like a cake cone when you have an ice cream cone, with a slight little perfume of sakura, which is lovely cherry blossom flavor. All right, so my next round of KitKats actually are commemorative souvenir boxed KitKats, and they look like this. Each one is supposed to represent a specific area of Japan. This one is Momuji Manju, which is this little sweet treat right here. It's kind of like a pancake batter on the outside. It's the shape of a beautiful maple leaf, and inside is filled with atsuki sweetened bean paste, which I find delicious. And you open it like this. Ta-da! Doesn't that make it more special? It does. So the break doesn't go all the way across. It goes maybe a little past halfway, and then embossed on the top is a maple leaf there. Isn't that beautiful? We'll see if this design affects the break at all. Yes, look. Unequal. Totally captures the anko, which is the atsuki bean paste. It tastes like it. It tastes like beans that are sweetened with sugar. And this is wasabi. And this comes from Shizuoka, which is an area very famous for its wasabi. So here are the wasabi. And that's the bar right there. Oh, you know what you're getting into when you buy this, because you're like, it's wasabi KitKat. And it definitely tastes like it, but it's not overpowering, and it still remains a candy bar. It's sweet, and it still remains pretty pleasant, surprisingly enough. One more box souvenir set, and this one comes from Hokkaido, which is way up north in Japan, and this is the Hokkaido Atsuki and strawberry flavor. You can definitely taste the atsuki. I think it's actually a nice little balance there of bean paste to strawberry. It's definitely more like a strawberry poke rather than kind of a natural strawberry flavor though. And it has that very familiar pink strawberry poke color to it as well. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care. Bye! Sayonara!